So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Team Huddle with myself, Emma Caren Wilson, and our lovely Carly Peace.
Good evening.
Half term, how are we getting on? It's been a full-on week already. And I know, do you know what? One of the things I love about our business is that I've been with the kids today. I've been a present mum. I did go for a 2-hour nap, but we're not going to talk about that today. I've been a present mum. I took them out this morning, went horse riding. I've been a good daughter. I took my dad to the airport. I did a Zoom call. I've done some work, but also tonight I can do whatever I want for my business. And it's all down to what time and commitment I want to put into it. And that's why I love our business and the flexibility of it, that I can still be a present and consistent mother in half term. Sometimes I do wish that they had to go to childcare, but not today. Today we've had a good day, and I just love our business for that.
Yeah, I love it. We all know me with my Moni school runs. So half term for me, it's like woohoo, yay! I loved it today. Actually, I was grateful that I didn't have to get up and I could just work from the kitchen. No pressures to be anywhere. I've had a really busy week, so yeah, same. Feel grateful today to be able to do that.
Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna put, while me and Carly, Lynn, I'm just gonna put you on waiting room. Is that okay? Because you're the first. Yeah, okay. I hope that's okay. Okay, so this week has been a very interesting week. But before we get started, we wanted to talk about our incredible founder and president, Dan Holtzman. So it is his birthday today. So if you haven't already celebrated that, we encourage you to do so. But Dan is the leader of our Beyond Beauty Club. He's the innovator of the whole idea of Beyond Beauty Club, wanting to step into something brand new, completely different, build something that was different to anything else out there. And, it's been quite relevant this week, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But Dan's passion is to bring something brand new to the industry, to be able to step outside the norms of direct sales, step up the game for affiliates, and bring together this hybrid business that's different to anything else out there, that gets away from all the stigmas, that brings incredible products from, a leading doctor, uses the power of the future of artificial intelligence, pays people great money. Like, Dan's not in this business to make money. So many people, start companies just for the profit for themselves. Dan's in this not because he needs money. He absolutely doesn't. He's a super successful entrepreneur. He's got multiple businesses. He says openly he's got enough money to look after his children's children. I mean, isn't that just the dream? But he's doing this because he wants to make a difference to other people's lives, because he wants to make an impact, and he wants to make a difference. He wants to bring this dinosaur industry into the future. And we're so lucky to have him. But also, this is a prime time for us to be able to share what an incredible man, founder and president we have of our company.
Yeah, massively. So if you haven't already, go and wish Dan the man a big happy birthday on social media. Like Emma said there, it's not only great, to thank him, to appreciate him, to recognise him for his birthday. It's great for everyone to see. I know there's so many people who are part of Beyond Beauty Club, with him being a big part of that, because he was the person here that was founding that. So many people were drawn to that. So I think it's a big happy birthday to our Dan the man.
Absolutely.
Today.
Definitely.
I bet he'll love that banner. It's gorgeous.
My recommendation, if you share a photo of Dan, take one that he shared of himself, because he's quite fussy about photos. Okay, so this week has been an absolute wild one for our industry. The industry is changing. For those of you that have seen, maybe some of you haven't. If you haven't, I mean, where have you been? But we had the announcement over the last couple of days, shock announcement to the industry, that Mo Deer, the 23-year-old direct sales MLM company, shut down overnight with nobody having any idea that it was happening. They filed a level 7 bankruptcy, and then announced via email to their team that they were closing after 23 years with no notification and no payday for that month. Obviously, absolutely awful to everyone who that was impacted. And we've seen a whirlwind through social media of people reacting to it. The comments about people being pitched and how, we've always got people that take advantage of the situations, but also I feel like, you know, if you've got something amazing, our industry is so powerful, people want to share it. There's been loads of talk all over social media, on and offline, about the impact of this huge change. And I connected with quite a few of my old friends from my old company as well. You know, we're all talking about it. And you know, there's loads of comments there. It's just the industry, but it's actually not. It's just life. You know, my old mentor said to me, listen, if we can lose Woolworths and the famous pick and mix, anyone can go downhill. That was his response. But, you know, the industry is changing. And one of the reasons that Dan wanted to build something new is because that dinosaur way of building a business and, you know, the way that they're paying out and the things that they were doing doesn't work anymore. There's too much competition, and whatever they were doing clearly wasn't working. And so, you know, we have to be forward thinking. That's why I feel like we're so lucky that we've got Dan, who is saying, right, this isn't working. Yes, we've had to make a few adaptations to our business plan, but we want to be here in 20 years. We want to be leading this industry. And I feel like we're so lucky to have Dan's vision for the future, to be able to make sure that we've got that step ahead, that we're not making old-fashioned decisions and we're looking towards the future. What do you think, Carly?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I think it's horrible, isn't it? Like like myself speaking to some of the girls who've been affected like over the weekend, to have that taken away from you is just it's like heart shattering. And I think obviously we've seen lots of conflicting things over the weekend. Again, it's not the time and place, is it, that where people are just diving in there trying to use it as an advantage. But also I think it is a point for us to really stop and just appreciate what we have, and the fact that that everything that we have been created from with Beyond Beauty Club is all for the future. It's all innovation, it's all advancements, it's all with Dan's experience of companies like this, of all the things that needed to be changed. Instead of being with a company that's falling behind and not willing to adapt to those changes, I think it's just taking a moment of gratitude for us to realize, wow, we're in such a great position, to be with a company who is the complete opposite of that, you know, and that everything that we want is thinking forward ahead for the future. And I think that's really what we wanted to like really edify tonight. You're taking that moment to really appreciate where you are with Beyond Beauty Club and really be more loud and proud about it, because that's what the point where we're at now. We've definitely had some absolutely incredible momentum over the last couple of months now. You can see with the awards that we've won and the growth that we've had, some incredible leaders that have been coming over to Beyond Beauty Club. You know, the spotlight is on us right now. And that's where we need to really be loud and proud together now to take it to that next level and next level together, because here we are in this incredible position that we've just said. We're not a dinosaur company. We're absolutely brand new, but also we are still a very new company. And the only way that we are going to get to these levels that we want to get to is from us all, you know, collectively being loud and proud about what we actually have here and what makes us different.
Absolutely. So what we thought we'd do tonight to help you be a little bit more loud and proud is just remind us all of what is so special about us, because I think sometimes we can all forget that this, what we offer and the things that we bring to the table are so different. And Carly worded it really nicely yesterday in a post. But I think one of the things I love the most about what we have is that we are not just a company that sells products. You know, we have Simon Orion MD, our incredible brand that is doing, I mean, 5 million impressions is old now. We're definitely more than that. And this is just some of the press releases from before. There's a whole brand new document with new press releases that we've been shared in, more awards that we've won. You know, there is nothing else like us in the industry. An incredible product that you can affiliate with, having nothing to do with the direct sales industry at all, and just be an affiliate of our incredible award-winning brand. And I know I keep talking about it and going on about it, but Radiance won 2 beauty awards after it had been out for 2 weeks. Like, it won 2 beauty awards. It's already, you know, we've sold out of it already. They've had to input more stock. Like, it's doing incredible things. And, you know, so many of our products have been talked about across various different established magazines, and we've got this incredible brand, and it's just not like anything else out there. And I don't think we talk about it enough. You know, when a new article comes out, and I'm guilty of it too, I share a little bit of it, but you know, this is massive. This isn't like being an affiliate for, just any brand. This is one of the top dermatologists in the world, his brand that's all over the media, and us being an affiliate for it, or part of the brand. I just love it so much.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely incredible having the conversations like this all over the last week, different people within who've been in different companies and everything like that, where you've really had to work hard to like create your own brands and your own impressions of things to make things spectacular, with your products and stuff. But we're here, we are just so lucky to have everything that we have, the aesthetics, the awards, the press, the exposure that we've been given from the company. Honestly, I do think we take it for granted sometimes. I honestly think we should start waking up with, like, the way you do with a gratitude list of like all the things within your life that you're happy with, like to wake up in the morning and remind yourself like 5 things that I'm really grateful for today, about Beyond Beauty Club, about the actual business, about what makes us different, just to give yourself that reminder, because when you're living it every single day, it is so easy to forget and take it for granted. And then when you stop and you go, oh my goodness, like we have got the world's top dermatologist, we have all this exposure, we have the branding that we have the social media assets that we have to share. There's so much stuff taken care of that we don't have to. And then on top of everything else that we're going to talk through now, the main USPs and things that make us different, just stopping and really being grateful and reminding ourselves of so much that we've got and being more loud and proud to share that, I think is just really, really important.
Absolutely. Honestly, when I look back and think that when I was with my old company and we built huge businesses with them, we used to hide the brand because we were mortified to be a part of it. We used to hide the brand, create our own brands. We never ever used to talk about the brand. And now we get to be a part of this beautiful aesthetic. Just, yeah, unreal. So Carly talked about this last night on her social media, so I'm going to let you go through it. But this really, I think this would make me sit up and look. Like, this is the information that you can share about our business. These are some of the key things that are incredible. But also, if I was you, I would maybe take a picture of this. And when you're looking to talk about different posts, it's like, oh, I don't actually know what to share about our company. You can pick one of these and say, do you know what, I'm going to share about this today? Or actually, you could just say, okay, once a week when I want to talk about the opportunity, I'm going to share a different point or 2 points out of this, to give myself a boost of what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, exactly that, again, because I've been thinking about it so much over the last week, and everything that I've been, where I'm thinking about moving ahead to the next level in my business is really, it takes reflection on what we've got to talk about. So these points here, you could pull something out from every single one of them and share them all separately at different times. And also remembering, that repetition of people hearing that message. We've just talked about Pink Pony Club at the beginning of the call, girls. Like, it grows on you the more times you hear it. You got to hear things a few times for it to get in your head. So talking about, our strong corporate team, really, really lucky. In my previous business, by the end of the time when I come to leave, I didn't even know who was in charge. I didn't have that belief or anything, or in the company strength behind it. So knowing our president, our co-founders are all massive leaders within their own fields, and that they've all come together. So we've got all of those strengths collectively, I think is absolutely huge. You can obviously talk about that. That shows security and strength behind us. Designed to be different, huge. That is huge. That's why we're here. There was no point of Beyond Beauty Club being ever designed to be the same as any other company, or we would have lasted 2 seconds. So that's really important. Innovation and technology is at the core of what we do. And if you're online, we're all online. We all work on social media. Everything is changing fast. If you don't keep up, you're going to get left behind. So knowing that we've got that at the core is massive and something that people will love. Elite products, just knowing that you've got something that you will be obsessed with and that you are so confident to share with other people. You know that they're going to absolutely adore the customer experience. You know that the whole, the branding that they're going to receive, they're going to be like, wow, this is not something that you would normally see from a network marketing company. It's something that you see in Selfridges, really, really high quality, something that you're proud of. And then the results behind it, obviously, is just incredible. So we are so lucky to have that. It's a massive, massive thing we should be sharing. Our community working together to elevate. I've heard it a load of times as well. Like, network marketing is basically what do they say? How do they say that? Sorry, I'm trying to say it. I'm not going to say it the right way. It's like basically like a personal development plan with a compensation plan attached to it. It's a place where you grow in your confidence and where you are surrounded by people who really bring out the best in you. and you get paid to do that. Some people are dying for you to tell them that information. A compensation plan that rewards everyone, whether you are with or without a team. You want to really go down the affiliate route, up to 40% just as an affiliate. Again, is absolutely spectacular. Most people are 10% at most with most brands. So remember that. Luxurious brand trips and incentives that people can drive towards, getting to do something that they would never be able to do in their day-to-day life. We have ordinary people achieving those, which is huge. And then again, just really echoing that message now, and not because to try and belittle anything else that is going on, just because we are proud of that's actually what we stand for. We're looking forward to the future. We're here for growth. We're here for innovation. That's what we were created for. We're not just saying it now because there's been a bump in the road in the industry. That's why we are here. We've got new markets opening, new product launches, awards being won. That's the time that people want to get involved with a company. And we've got all of this. And I just think sometimes we can take it a little bit for granted, and you just need that reminder and to be loud and proud about it. Spent loads of time this weekend with our gorgeous Amber. I think she's on tonight. And even yesterday when me and Amber were speaking, we were doing like a little content chat between us, and we were talking about how we got into the industry. And both of us were very similar, talking about, here she is, hello, beautiful. Both of us were talking about, we were both attracted to somebody on social media who looks like they were traveling, they had fun, they were a part of something. There was something about that person that we wanted to be more like. So that's your job now. That's our job now, to be that person, to bring somebody else into Beyond Beauty Club, to inspire them to create an amazing success story as well. And obviously that's our responsibility. And these are all the background things that we have got to be able to share and do that.
Absolutely. I was just writing some notes while you were talking, but when you were talking about when we go through like the product experience, and that's something that I think so many of us take for granted because we're so used to it. But when actually I've been on a few Zooms this week talking about our opportunity, and me and Carly spent some time last night creating a new deck for the opportunity and talking about what we've got. And it's like, unless you have been with us for a while, when you see what we offer a customer to go through the skin consultation, to answer questions, to get a capsule that's personalized for them, people are like, wow, the experience that you get. But also what that means is, as a team, when your customer comes to you and wants to understand what products they should use, if you don't feel confident straight away saying, by the way, and most of us maybe have been using the products, so we do feel confident, but if you've got a new team member who doesn't, they've got that backup of the website, of the consultation with Simon to share with their customers, so they don't have to be knowledgeable, they don't have to have that power. And that's something that other people don't have. The amount of times in the industry, which is one of the major reasons that we get criticized, where reps of brands are recommending products that are the wrong thing for the customers. We don't have to go through that experience because we have the expert on the website, doing those recommendations for us. That's really, really powerful as well. So yeah, I love what you said, Carly. And I do think so many of us are not loud, myself probably included, sometimes not loud enough about how incredible our brand is. We want to be so different, and we want to be this like gorgeous, cool brand, but then maybe because we're just that little bit too quiet, we're missing out on the opportunity of more people coming along because we're not loud enough. And so Shari said to me, you girls get louder, and don't worry, when you're too much, I'll rein you in. So we've got that from Shari. I've spoken to her recently. She said to me, she'll rein us in when we become too much, but it's our job now to really be a little bit louder and prouder about our brand and share it with the world. Because actually, when we're talking to people about it, they're amazed. They're so excited by it. They're wowed. But it's like, how have I not heard of this? How haven't, because we think in our small circle, we've talked about it loud enough, but the reality is there's millions and millions of people in this country, and there's maybe a few thousand of us in the UK selling this, like not even close. If you think about your local town, how many Beyond Beauty Club ambassadors are there? Not many, right? So that means we've got a massive job to do. We can impact women and men, obviously, to have great skin, to feel better about themselves, to earn an additional income. And if you think about your personal drive why you do this business, if it's giving you an extra £200 a month, or 500 or 1,000 or 50 quid, whatever it is, and it's made a difference to your life, that means that you can have that impact on someone else. So it's like, by us not sharing it, who are we not helping? There'll be a mum out there that could definitely do with an extra couple of £100. this half term for our kids. So maybe if you were a bit louder, you would be able to make that impact. And I think if the girl that talked about my old company online never did that, you know, where would I be now? I'd still be a broke single mum. You know, I would still be having to drive an hour to work every day, drop my kid off at nursery, not be able to spend time with her. I wouldn't be living this life, nor would Carly, you know, and that's a waterfall effect of how many other people wouldn't have been in this industry. But for me personally, I'm so grateful that she was loud, because she gave me the space to be able to come in. And you know what, for all the people that she was loud and didn't want her, who cares? Because there were so many women that did. So this is our space now to really step into and be a bit louder, and the right women will see us, and the wrong ones, who cares? You know, that's not who we're trying to attract. We want the right ones. Sorry, I feel like pumped up today. I'm excited.
Oh, it's so true. I love that.
So
And
we thought oh, sorry, you go.
look on, babe. Go
No,
on.
it's good.
This is just basically another reminder, just for you to screenshot that there. We seen it on the slides as we were planning this before. I was like, this is it again. Look at all these things that we have, and just remind yourself, because sometimes you can be, or most people, again, it's choice. Some people come into the business and they do solely want to do it, affiliate building, but actually after a couple of months, when they see the changes within themselves and stuff, that's when they decide, right, I'm actually going to share the community, I'm gonna build this, and there's usually always a point of where you make that decision. And these again are just those reminders for you of all the things that you've got to talk about, because if it's new to you and you're not as confident as sharing the opportunity as you are actually the products, then these are all the reminders of, actually, look how much I've got to talk about, look how many things that I can actually share in so many different ways. So we just wanted to put that on there as well, as an incredible reminder.
And like, we have got our board. So when new people join, thanks to Lynn, our lovely boards, when people join, there's everything set up ready for them to go. It's not like they've got to come in and not understand. They've got training from Hayley. They've got team huddles to jump into. They've got boards to work from. They've got a website that directs the customers. All they need to do is find those customers, be present on social media or in events or however they want to build their business. And everything else is set up ready to go. It's just like slotting into that system. You know, we've got the momentum challenge, which we haven't really talked about this month, but that sets people up for the 250 personal volume that will build them if they recruit at the same time to brand partner 3 to get their fast track program. Like, everything's ready for them to just slot into and build their business. It's just about us being able to bring those people in.
Yeah.
Okay. So we thought it would be good to share with you guys what our top 5 selling products are right now. So this information came directly from Dan. So Chocolate Nourish is currently our #1 selling product. If you have been using it, you'll know why. It tastes insane. It's an amazing meal replacement. It's an incredible price. I mean, on subscription, £44 a month is like £1, not even £1.50 a day. It's packed with so much goodness. It's less than 1 gram of sugar. It's vegan. Like, it is top notch. My kids are obsessed. Every time I make a shake, I have to share it with someone. But it's amazing. And if you're not talking about it yet, then I highly recommend that you take some information about it. And yeah, do you love it, Carly? Is it your fave?
See, I've been the refuel girl, and this is making, I know I'm going to, because it's like, what is it? We've got like just over 6 weeks now till Greece. So that's my decision that I've made. I'm going to be a Nourish girl, because I'm going to have to go on a shred. That's going to be a journey that I'm going to bring people on. But heard absolutely nothing but amazing things. I've tasted them both, not used it for the taste, compared to actually any shake of its kind that I've tasted before is outstanding. And I just think all of these that you go through, I love that there's like 2 to 3 benefits in every single products that we have. There's not just one. It's not just a meal replacement shake. It's got 24 vitamins and minerals in there. There's like loads of benefits on all of them, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, and Amy's just put in the chat. So she's been doing 2 Nourish shakes a day. She's been following the plan that we shared, and her results are incredible. She's had such a decrease in her body fat percentage. She's lost weight. She's feeling amazing. She's been consistent. So smashing it out the park, Ames. And even it's just so easy, isn't it? It's like, make a shake for breakfast, make a shake for lunch. Gorgeous shake, taste without that nasty aftertaste. Honestly, I absolutely love it. It is the best. Lynn is saying now she's getting through her 75 hard. Honestly, Lynn, amazing. I'm so inspired by it. So inspired. So our second, by no surprise, top 5 product is Radiance. So our award-winning beauty blend with 7,000 milligrams of collagen, acai, and ashwagandha. It went out of stock. And because it went out of stock, even though I've been using Rise for my collagen, I had to order it. I was like, if it's gone out of stock, that means I need to buy it, because I felt like I was missing out on it. Anyone else like that, or just me? So I'm waiting for it to arrive. I'm so excited. The results from Radiance have been incredible. And I know that so many people have been using it in the evening as well before they go to bed. So Radiance, our gorgeous beauty drink. I'm just reading.
Then we have something about, I just wanted to do a little video so everyone can share it in the comments. Restore. Where's our Restore girls? The good health
Feels like you're ringing a
goodness.
bell.
Ding, ding. Literally obsessed, like is the word. I went a few days without it last week when I went away, and wow, did I feel the difference. So this has been a big one. I just think this is going to continue to be absolutely huge, with our probiotic, prebiotic and fiber blend, and obviously being the bye bloat beater, in my opinion, is absolutely incredible. So love that. That's just every single person that I've shared that with, and every single person now that I'm getting feedback from, is just obsessed. They can't believe the difference in how they're feeling with that bloated feeling down below, and helping with the digestion, which I just think is amazing. It's delivered like way beyond my expectations with that one.
And you know what? I think there's so much that's good about Restore. It's not just a regular gut health product, but there's other companies that have built a whole movement on one gut health product. Every morning they take this gut health product, beat the bloat, and they've built this whole incredible business on that one product. So if you love Restore, or if you found that it's made a difference, like, keep at it. Whatever you feel is making you feel good, keep at it, because gut health is something that's, people are talking about a lot more. Then we've got Daily Ritual, our personalized capsule. Honestly, £34 a month is insane. Personalized capsule. We've had so many incredible testimonials of people feeling better straight away, more energy, their skin's better. Just as a side of information, when the Spanish team are selling Nourish as a meal replacement, they're also encouraging their customers to buy Daily Ritual, selecting weight loss and energy to help them have the energy to keep going, where they've got less calories in their body, but also the fat burning element of the weight loss from the capsule. So they're doing like a little combination. So definitely worth a thought through. Daily Rituals, yeah, amazing.
And then finally, our incredible essentials, our 3-step skincare, our heart of everything that started us off. And I think I keep saying this to myself now, just having that reminder of just, even if you have to schedule a post, girl, so you've got that in there every single day. I think the best thing with essentials is the stability as well that it provides for your business. I've got and lots of girls within the company, within my team. I've got customers who are still with us right from the beginning, coming up to 2 years. So that's absolutely incredible for your business. So really not forgetting that, and sharing the benefits. And we've got so many incredible transformations and testimonials that you can share from Glow Up. So again, maybe that's just something to give you that reminder tonight to really home in on that as well, because of the results, because of everything that it leads on to, and because of the sustainability for your business as well with the subscription.
And do you know what I think is really important is that whatever you love from your products, if we might say Nourish is the top seller in the whole of the company, but if you absolutely love Rise and that's the product that you're using every day, your audience will buy into you. So it's important that it's your journey, what you want to share, what you want to talk about. Like when we were in our old business selling nutrition, I use shakes every day for my breakfast. I use them for my kids' breakfast. And it was all about like having a healthy body. And, I wasn't into fitness. Carly used the shakes in a completely different way, but both of our audiences adapted and bought from us individually for our own reasons. So like Carly's, she's going to use Nourish for her shred, but she's a restore and a refuel girl, and that's absolutely fine because that's her journey, and that's her audience are going to relate to her. Your audience is going to relate to you. So whilst it's amazing to understand what's selling really well, it's also important for you to have your own personal journey, because people buy people. They don't buy products. They buy you. They buy what you love. They buy your passion. you know, you're sharing testimonials about people, but your own intention, how you use it, how you share it, how it makes you feel, that's the most powerful thing you have. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, massively. I've got really excited again over the weekend. Obviously, I know we've got this amazing offer with the glow serum, but that is actually my favourite serum, and I've been homing on it again. Like my skin is absolutely beaming again. I don't know, I've like laid back a little bit with it. I think that is one of our most incredible products as well. Like, I'm a bit biased about that, so not to forget that we've got that on as well, girls, with the free exfoliation scrub. I just like everything. I just love everything.
Do you know what I think would be quite cool? Like a double glow package. So you like buy Radiance for your glow drink, and then you buy the glow up, the glow serum together. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Glow up
Incredible.
package. Okay, so, oh, who's this little beauty?
Woo woo!
Who's this little beauty? So we, do you want to run this one actually, Carly? Because you were talking about it.
Yeah, just I seen our Kimbo share this morning, and I absolutely loved it, and I feel like it's very relevant to what we've been talking about tonight. And I thought it'd be amazing if we could take massive inspo from our Kimbo and all do this collectively. And we're talking about actually sharing what we've got to offer, being more loud and proud, and being able to do it all collectively together. So Kimbo shared this morning on the stories, and you can see, hopefully you can read the writing, but she's got that beautiful picture where she looks like a supermodel, and then she's put there her launch date. She started as a brand ambassador. Since then, she's gone on, she's been sent on a brand trip to Lisbon, qualified in the top 30 ambassadors, became a full-time content creator for the company, asked to present at an event, and created so many SM toolkits for all BB ambassadors. So she's shared her journey since she started and all the big highlights that she's had from Beyond Beauty Club. So we could all do that. So you've got your start date and when you joined, your big milestones and things that you've achieved in there, like your trips, ranks, recognitions, anything that's really important to you, what you've achieved personally. It could be confidence, it could be community, it could be the friendships, and anything extra on top of that, incentive, team support, things that stand out to you. Obviously, use a gorgeous picture of yourself like this, and then just overlay the text simply like that, and it can show people really short and simple. It's not too scary or overwhelming for those who are a little bit nervous about sharing the opportunity. This could be a great start point for you, and it really builds credibility for you and for the whole brand. If we could all get these collectively, you can all like lean on each other's stories and share this. So this is like the task for the week. We want to see everyone doing this, sharing them within the group as well, like within your WhatsApp, so that everyone can reshare. And this could be really, really strong just off the back of what we're talking about today. This is perfect. So a big thank you to our Kimbo, leading the way and inspiring us with the content as always. And let me know in the chat, girls, who is up for that. I'll hope to see loads of these this week.
Absolutely, it's gorgeous. She looks amazing as always. And I think, you know, sometimes what you're sharing achieve personally, it might not be that you've been asked to speak at an event. It might be that you've been able to afford to take your kids out for the day, or, you know, something that's really personal to you. And again, this is about your identity, what this has done for you. So maybe you've been able to do a special trip. Maybe you've been able to, you know, my story from the beginning of my journey is that I wanted to buy a new kettle and toaster, and that wasn't anybody else's story. And to me at the time, I was like, nobody's going to be inspired. The fact that I was so broke, I couldn't afford a new kettle and toaster that was like 70 quid or however much it was. But that story stayed with me forever because that's what I started for. That's what I wanted from this industry. So it's great for you to share your personal achievements, what it is that you wanted or you've achieved that makes you feel proud, and be loud and proud about it. And honestly,
That's really,
Kimbo,
really important.
also,
That's so important because some people think, oh, I haven't achieved massive, massive things yet. Like even telling what your goals are for the future and bring people on that journey with you is really important. But like Emma said, that honestly, you will be very surprised sometimes by the things that actually attracts people. I know that is huge, like your kettle and toaster. That story is going to live with you forever. And I have said it before. Honestly, I've been able to do some absolutely incredible things, and I don't know why, but one of the biggest things that always attracted mums to me was the little days out with Kyle. And I've been able to do some incredible things, to holidays here, there, and everywhere. But it was those little moments, our TGI Friday dates. God, they attracted some people with this little his Oreo milkshake and his JD chicken. I don't know what that was, but some mums out there do not have an extra 30-40 quid to be able to do that on a random Tuesday after school, and that's what they want to be able to do at first before they can see themselves step into the big things. So whilst you might think I've not got this massive big success story yet, honestly, all those little things that you are able to do because of this business is massive to someone else, and it is going to inspire them.
Absolutely. It's so true. And sometimes it's better for you to see the baby steps because, you know, when I joined, I never forget, I did go to an event a few months after I joined where someone talked about making a massive amount of money. But when I joined, if someone had said to me, oh, you can earn 10 grand in a month, I'd have been like, yeah, all right, sure you can. I'd literally have rolled my eyes and probably wouldn't have joined. But the reason I joined is because the girl was driving a Mini Cooper, which I really wanted. She was on holiday in Turkey. You know, I would love to have spent more holidays, but it was all like normal. Like, you know, it was like, no, well, yeah, normal-ish achievements that were far away from where I was, but I could see them that they could be in touching distance. You know, that's something that I could do. You know, maybe if I earned 300 quid, I could get that car. Maybe if I earned, you know, 500 quid, I could save 200 pound a month every month for holiday. They were things that I felt like I could touch. So I think, yeah, it's super important. And also, Kimbo, I just wanted to say, like, I don't think we say enough how incredible it is that you are the full-time content creator for Beyond Beauty Club. Like, it is absolutely massive, and we're all so grateful to have you, but also so very proud of you.
Massively proud of you. Huge achievement. And again, I love that about our company. That just shows, you know, you look in and recognize the skills and what you were capable of here, and to put you into that position, it says amazing things about the company, and it just shows, you know, I'm so happy that you finally getting that recognition for all, and what you deserve for all the hard work that you do here. I think it's so
Absolutely.
deserved.
Kimbo.
And both
Okay.
girls felt like, I think it is important. No, you can just finish on this bit now. I know we need to wrap it up, but I do think it is important to have like be highlighting everything, you know, the little bits and the big things and the vision for the future, because you want to attract people in different ways. Because when we're talking there about like the you know, the kettle, the toaster, the little things in TGI's. I spoke about this story again yesterday, but one of my pivotal moments when everything changed for me was when I was doing the little things, and I was absolutely really happy with that with the industry. But then actually hearing someone else say that famous line that stuck with me forever was that I have lost count of the amount of millionaire mums that have been made in this industry. And that was a pivotal moment for me to take it into that next level, because then you can realize, wow, if normal mums can do that in this industry, why can't I? And that really encouraged me to step into next things. So I really think just take all this in tonight to share different levels of things. You know what I mean? Like your journey where you're at now, but also the possibility of the goals and the things that you've got to look forward to in the future because of the people that you're surrounded with and the success stories that you know are possible.
Absolutely. That gave me goosebumps. I've lost count of the amount of millionaire mums that have been built from this industry. And there is not many others, unfortunately, in the world where that opportunity is there for us. You know, that it doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, what your education is, what your social status is. None of that bullshit matters. If you are ready to work hard, be determined, step out your comfort zone. Probably the most important thing that I ever got taught in this industry is that you have to keep continuously stepping out of your comfort zone to become more. This business can transform your life, and that's what's so powerful about it, and that's what I love about it so much. And you know, this past week, and I feel like we've talked, but this past week, seeing actually people's passion for their business, you know, there's so many people sharing maybe a bit louder about what they've achieved in this industry and what their company offers. That makes me feel so proud to be a part of it. It's incredible industry that makes, you know, women's lives, predominantly women, like so much better. And I love that about it. So, and then finally, the Summer Summit. If you don't know what that is, Hayley will kill me for not talking about it. So we have got an amazing event coming up on June the 28th.
Is it? I'm confident.
June the 28th. Yeah, I was going to say 6th, but it's June the 28th. It's going to be an amazing event. The tickets are on sale now, and someone's knocking at the door. The tickets are on sale now. So if you haven't bought your ticket, please go and buy it, because we want to have a packed out room inspired by incredible speakers. We know we've already seen the list of some of the girls that are going to be asked to share, you know, the girls that are smashing the business right now. winning. They're going to share with you what they're doing, who they're talking to, how they're doing it. You know, this is your chance to come and learn from the people that are winning. And also we have an incredible guest speaker. So we need a little drum roll, but I don't have a drum and I've got broken nails. So Carly with a restore. We have got our guest speaker, Louise White. So she's a direct sales coach and consultant, and she is going to spend some time with us at the event covering how to become a great leader. So leadership development, recognizing the attributes of a leader, not only in yourself, but maybe what you need in others, coaching and developing people, discovering your own level of leadership, leading before you're ready. Just it's going to be amazing. Hayley has shared with us today what an incredible speaker and coach she is. She's been in the industry for 30 years. She's helped across 6 companies. Straight talker, no bullshit, but she's going to help us all become a better version of ourselves. And I think we're so lucky that the company invest into getting outside speakers in to help us grow and develop.
Yeah, Hayley was really excited about this today. So make sure, girls, get on there, get that ticket, get it out the way. Make sure you've got it booked, because remember as well, there's a cap on this. So once the tickets have gone, the room size, the numbers cannot be extended. So get on, get it, so that you've got that to look forward to. And what she was really highlighting about Louise, which I'm excited to hear from her, it's great hearing from someone from a completely different aspect, someone that we've not heard from her before, who's had amazing success. And she said she's very, very good at really inspiring and bringing out the best in you, whether it's you are someone who's got a team of 1 or 1,000, it's going to be relevant and it's really going to help you. So I think, yeah, we're really, really excited about this event, and we cannot wait to see everybody there. It is going to be in Manchester. Is it called Treetop? It looks a gorgeous venue. It's a hotel, isn't it? But it's definitely in Manchester. To answer the question that we've just seen.
Yeah, and you know what I want Hayley to say tomorrow? Girls, what did you say on that Zoom call last night? Because everyone's bought their tickets.
Girls, do it for us. Let us get
I'm
a
going to buy mine.
mine.
Thank you so much for joining us for tonight. I look forward to seeing you guys at the event on the 28th. It's going to be amazing to come together. Also, we've got a Nourish shake for lunch, so you don't need to worry about your lunch, because the company is going to provide us all a delicious Nourish shake. You're going to hear from loads of different people, and it'll be great just to come together. We know how amazing our events are. Thank you for joining us tonight. I can't wait to see you all be loud and proud. And thank you so much, Carly, as always.
Thank you, everyone. So we'll be looking out for that this week. Tickets bought, CTAs for tonight. Get the tickets bought. Go and get your spotlight done. We want to see loads of them. Having those mornings of gratitude now. 5 things every single day that I think about. Why am I so proud to be a part of Beyond Beauty Club? What makes us different? What am I going to share today? And we're starting to really share that message. And remember, loud, proud. That's the highlight of everything that we want to be seeing this week. So thanks, everyone, for tonight. Thanks, see you all soon.
Loud and proud. Good night.